Mirror.co.uk was at the X Factor launch, where, along with the judges, we got to see the first show. A particularly nervous and at times teary Cheryl Cole explained why she's found the experience so emotional.
Yeah, I'm quite an emotional person anyway, so, when to see somebody standing as far as you're standing away from me in an emotional state or overwhelmed by something, it's really quite an intense environment to be in. So it's hard to not become emotional, if you know what I mean. It's hard to detach yourself from that. I mean, I suppose it's easier for Simon and Louis that have been doing it a long time now. But for me, it was really quite overwhelming and quite intense.
Has anyone taken you under their wing and helped you?
Simon, actually.
So Simon, tell us, what made you first think Cheryl was perfect for the X Factor?
He's complimenting other people's getting on my nerves now. Like the first 2 times. I met Cheryl when she did Celebrity Apprentice, and she called me to get some money for the charity. And I remember thinking at the time, this girl is so persuasive, so sincere about what she's doing. And then we met up that night when I had to give her the money. And I made a decision there and then, I have to put this girl on a show. I think she's brilliant. I meet so many people. So when someone stands out, I kind of know. And I offered her Britain's Got Talent. And she said yes, and then blew me out.
After a tough time on last year's show with rival judge Sharon Osbourne, Danny Minogue tells us how she's adapted to working with Cheryl.
Cheryl and I have getting to know each other through the show. We'd met before, but we didn't really know each other that well. I think the underlying question that's coming up is it going to be the same as last year? No. Different people involved, and it would be nice to just have the opportunity to see how this evolves. And as Louis and I have said before, it hots up when we get given our categories, and then we really start wanting to win, and we want it for those people in our categories.
That's when the competition starts properly.
But she's really good as a judge. I couldn't think of anyone better to have been in that seat this year, and she brings something completely new. She's really into her urban music. We haven't had that on the show before.
No, and she came from a show like this.
Simon and Louis choose the songs forever. They're all going to be old songs.
Yeah, but good ones. Oldies but goodies.
Yes,
Oldies but
choose
goodies.
number ones.
Yeah, they do like different types of music to us. Yeah. Absolutely, which is good. I think we got 4 different opinions this year. Which is good.
There's a new judge on the panel, but what other differences or changes are there to the show this year?
Holly is one of the new presenters.
It's fresher. It's a fresher show. And it seems like more of a talent show this year than a reality show. The talent is way, way up in every category.
It feels really different. I think the Leona effect, we're always reliant on the people who come to the auditions and how good they are. And I think since Leona's had number ones all around the world, a lot of people are coming saying, I want some of that. I want that to be me.
This show, guys, is a great launch pad. If somebody's got the talent and the likability and the workability, it's the best show in the world. Absolutely.
What's going to make this the best X Factor ever? And are we going to find a new Leona?
The good thing about when you make reality TV shows is that you genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I watched the first show back a couple of days ago, and it was one of my favourite episodes because it's just very, very well made TV. They make great TV shows, these producers. In terms of the talent, I am cautiously optimistic. There are 3 or 4 in there. Between the boys and the girls, and I wouldn't rule out Rachel, who you saw on the first show, they're good singers. It's just a question of what do they do next on the live shows. Are they going to crumble or are they going to grow? But you may be surprised at how good they are this year.